LA Chargers on the road Week 7 interdivision battle as they head to Kansas City. The Chiefs now officially streaking through the quad behind Frank the Tank.
Kansas City winning its last 16 regular season games.
KC's on a 5-win bender. Patrick Mahomes, 306 yards passing last week, has thrown for 270 plus in 4 of their last 5.
This is what separates the best.
Brittany was at KC's game again. Not surprising then that Travis Kelce comes in off his best 2023 showing. Kelce apparently inspired by Spears, 9 targets, 9 catches, 124 yards.
And they said, forget these receivers, let's put 2 on 87. He'll take care of it.
Good for Kelce, by the way, hanging with an older woman. And yet LA isn't facing an elite offense. The Chiefs have only put up 24-plus points in 2 games this season.
We'll see if the Chiefs' offense can get going. It's something that doesn't be not said too often.
Mahomes hasn't been thrilled with the offense despite the wins. They only scored 19 versus Denver on a night the Broncos were playing hot potato with the ball. No, you guys take it. Mahomes threw his 5th pick in 6 games, very undue for him. 4 for 13 on 3rd down versus a Denver defense ranked near the bottom in almost every way.
Denver defense once again setting up a 4th down.
Mahomes goes from one bottom-dwelling secondary to another. Chargers defense hasn't played the pass well either in 2023. Have given up one of the highest rates in the game, gave up 270-plus yards to Dak Prescott last week, rating allowed close to 110.
They have really struggled, and they've had a lot of opportunities.
Mahomes needs one of his receivers to develop into a consistent second option. Rashee Rice was sort of that guy Week 6, 4 targets, 4 catches, 72 yards.
Get a glimpse of what Rice can do after the catch.
They just haven't seen any wide receiver really have back-to-back good games yet for them. Could he versus LA's secondary? It certainly seems like it. They gave up over 110 yards to CeeDee Lamb. They've allowed the second highest rate to wide receivers of any team.
It just opens up a big window there for Lamb to get in.
Kansas City's tackles are going to have to ball this weekend to give Mahomes time. They will be doing battle with Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack and Morgan Fox. Jawan Taylor may need to line up behind Mahomes. I kid. But not kidding, Chiefs line plus Patrick's legs have helped him face the second least pressure in 2023, and he holds the ball plenty long.
He just does it so many times, you kind of get used to it.
Mack picked up his 7th sack versus Dallas. Morgan Fox bagged Dak twice. He's got 5 sacks now and a 4-game bag streak.
The loss on the play, and it's Morgan Fox.
We mentioned Mahomes' legs. He's using them more and picking up lots of first downs. 31 yards rushing last week, averaging 30.8 per game right now. His career high for a season, 22.
The second he gets out here, things get tough.
The Chargers just let Prescott go for 40 rushing yards, 5.7 a run and a touchdown.
Nobody accounted for Prescott.
The back LA will try and stop Isaiah Pacheco, 62 yards last week, 60-plus yards in 5 straight games.
And he really gives them a balanced attack.
If the Chiefs' O-face sputters again, LA still has to be able to hang some digits on Kansas City's defense. They were unable to hang many points on Dallas's.
When they needed a play, it was the front that made it happen.
So we've got an underperforming offense that has to improve against a Chiefs D holding opponents to just 14.7 points per game.
That defense listen threw it right to him.
They are top 10 on 3rd down, holding quarterbacks to an 82 rate.
And this is why I think it's a challenge for opponents going against the Chiefs this year.
LA pass catchers are going to have to work. Safety Justin Reed holding targets to a sub-70 rate. Cornerback Joshua Williams, sub-75. Cornerback Trent McDuffie, sub-80, and their big man on campus, cornerback L'Jarius Sneed, low 60s.
Guarded there by Sneed.
Chiefs have held wide receivers to a sub-80 rating, and that's an A-plus battle then with Keenan Allen, 85 yards versus Dallas, and he scored. He's the focal point to their passing attack.
Here's Allen, touchdown Chargers.
Chargers have Joshua Palmer, 60 yards last week, but they need more. Herbert hasn't looked as crisp lately without Mike Williams on board.
You don't see Justin Herbert miss too many of those.
Herbert only took 1 sack, but he was hit 8 times. The pressure Dallas applied played a big role in keeping him at bay.
And then Herbert says, wait a minute, we're supposed to have that protected.
Kansas City's pass rush is built on two primary tent poles, Chris Jones and the blitz. CJ has a sack in every game he's played, 5.5 for the year. Kansas City, a blitz rate over 38%, fourth highest in the league.
But this is a fast, athletic Kansas City defense.
Should be noted then that Herbert has 7 TDs against 5+, tied for the most in the league, a fat 115.9 rating. He's been better against the blitz than without it.
Slung it sidearm and into the end zone.
Chargers did get Austin Eckler back last week, but he ended under 2 yards per carry in his return.
Eckler dancing, got half a yard.
He could rebound, though. Chiefs' defensive flaw is still run defense. Gave up 5.2 a run to Javonte Williams on his 10 tries, 4.3 to Jaleel McLaughlin, 4.5 to running backs in 2023.
Big hole exploits that, baby.
This sets up as a nice super fan matchup, too. I don't know if LA's travels, though, and maybe best not drink more than 6 rock stars at one time. The crash, along with being a Chargers fan, is real. You take to the comments section with your predictions, though. We'll take to the screen with ours. Hit me, baby, one more time.